beginning, we had some...
Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Andre Drummond is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Thomas in at the 3, the small forward. And for San Antonio, Johnson is at the 3 with Sochan down at the 4. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. Smitty, we're right about at that middle part of the season now. When, if ever, do coaches feel comfortable about their team?
Well, I hope they're comfortable right now, but we know, B.A., coaches are always on the edge of their seats.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Pass to Thomas. Fires from deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
The floor awareness of ball. Excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Now here's Wembanyama. Drummond defending. Oh, rejected by Drummond. DeRozan outside. Rebounded by Branham. Wembanyama. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
To the paint. Thomas. Rebounded by Johnson. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Well, for the Spurs, Smitty, last season was their worst year since 1997. But it appears it was all worth it.
B.A., in 1997, the injury to David Robinson saw them go 20-62. But their number one pick was Tim Duncan. This time, another potential franchise big man selected with Victor Wembanyama.
Now here's DeRozan. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Pretty clever move by Keldon. That's how you draw a shooting foul.
At the line for San Antonio.
First free throw is good. And Smitty, even as his game has evolved, Keldon Johnson remains a spark plug.
You know, he plays with so much energy. He has become more than a downhill scorer. He can hit the jumper off the catch or dribble and keep defenders honest. Given everything he's got, Keldon Johnson's a guy you want on your side. Why? He doesn't let up.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by Branham. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Sochan. Coming off a 12-point game. Pass to Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Let's hear it.
Here's Chicago now. Ball taking his time here. Pass to Thomas. Over Jones. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 5.
Lonzo Ball.
Here's Branham. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Outside Jones. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
And it's good. 2 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Jones. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Spurs with some changes. Massey, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Osman comes in for Johnson, and it's Wesley in for Branham. Williams is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Zach LaVine. Great positioning on the putback.
Putting in that extra effort and getting a bucket for it. Sochan not giving up on the play.
Ball passes to Thomas. Off target with the 3. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Jones. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. That one goes in.
What a setup by Jones, using his passing skills to put it on a plate.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Abakelashvili checked in for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for And for Chicago, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And so in the game for the Bulls, Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. Williams' shot is good.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Here's Wesley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Here's Wesley. Ooh, Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Hey, guys, the profit in their last game against the Warriors was tremendous. He ended up with 44 points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come, unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Sochan's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Wesley. That one drops. He ties it up. Well, some have called DeMar DeRozan a master of the mid-range, Smitty. Maybe rightly so.
I definitely give him that title. Few guys are as efficient in that area as him. In fact, most avoid it.
That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, San Antonio's shooting at 45% of the game so far. Jones finds Wembanyama. And we're a little over 1.5 minutes into the second quarter. Branham passes to Wembanyama. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Ball against Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
It's LaVine with a nice finish down low.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
For San Antonio, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Sochan. From deep, Wembanyama drops in the 3. Wembanyama's got 5.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Thomas, that's good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
For San Antonio, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Into the lane. Branham misses.
meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Now here's Jones. No points so far. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, rejected by Drummond. Shot clock at 2. Here's Sohan. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
Jeremy Sohan wants to be in close, but he's comfortable also in this area.
Outside Levine. Here's Thomas. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
I just love the ball movement.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Exercise in frustration.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Massey, he's checked in. So it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Then there's Johnson, then it's Trey Jones, and it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Lets it go from deep. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 16 points now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Branham. Here's Sohan, defended by DeRozan. Outside Jones. Shoots over Ball. Jones misses. Chicago leading. A moment here for an injury report.
Thanks. I did get some news from San Antonio's head athletic trainer. They've concluded it's a pinched nerve in the neck, causing a pins and needles type of feeling in the arm. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, "When I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all 3 levels, but people throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong." Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie. Johnson with a bucket. Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
He has mastered the art of getting himself to the free throw line, and DeRozan knocks them down at a high level.
Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Bulls. Kennard, he's checked in for Zach LaVine.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Nice shot by Kennard.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. Howell's 4 for 4.
Branham passes to Sohan. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Branham, hounded by Ball. Branham misses. The Bulls have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Thomas. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson inside. Hounded by Ball. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 8 points.
Remarkable poise from the swing man. Johnson doesn't let some rough defense deter him from cashing in.
Thomas, that's good.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great...
And for Chicago, they're shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. On the court for the Bulls, White and Levine pair up in the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Thomas in at small forward. Misses the three. Spurs shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss. White's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Not going to phase Zach Levine. He's too focused out there.
Levine's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Bassie. Here's Branham. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle. But who's counting?
Right wing. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Thomas. Again, the Bulls score.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for San Antonio. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Johnson for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
The Bulls making a switch here. Kennard's checked in.
Give it up one more time for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
Here's Thomas. Kennard on the wing. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Thomas, that's good. Here's Branham. And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Great effort by Zach Levine, crashing in and cashing out.
Here's Barlow, defended by DeRozan. Barlow passes to Graham, just 4 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range. Chicago's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Thomas.
2 minutes.
That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Thomas has got 28 points for the game.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Here's Barlow, defended by DeRozan. Barlow passes to Graham. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Graham.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Prophet.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fades and shoots. That shot is off. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Thomas passes to Drummond. And it's going to be a 3-second call. So both teams making some changes here. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.